So tonight's Dharma talk is inspired by a Roshi, Eihei Dogen, and his life's work as a Roshi was the theme of just sitting. And so to bring up just sitting in the beginning and the meaning of the idea of just sitting, that you are perfect in the act of sitting in stillness and silence. There's nowhere to get to, nothing to achieve. He would say, just sit. And so that the willingness to sit down in stillness and silence, that act alone is the thing itself that is the way or the path of zazen or Zen meditation. It's not based on trying to be enlightened or trying to achieve a certain state or go to a certain place. The way of being when you sit is the actual enlightenment itself. And so you're already there, that you showed up and you sit here today. And the image that was coming to me is the image of a river, that the act of just sitting is you are the river and you become the river. And what I see a lot of students of Zen that are beginning Zen is they'll want to put something as like, I want to reach a state of enlightenment. I want to reach this feeling of euphoria, is like putting almost like a half of a dam in front of the river. And you're trying to achieve that dam instead of just letting the water go around it and you are already it, that you actually got to stop at this dam that is going to have you be in a certain state. So I want to feel a certain way every time I meditate. I want to get to a certain place when I meditate. I hear that a lot. And there is nowhere to get to. There is nothing to do except sit. And so the willingness to sit creates the space for you then not to have to achieve anything. And so a lot of beginners try to achieve a certain state. I was even myself of that. I never forget asking my dad that when I'd be meditating and I was really into my practice, and I'd say, man, my vision gets nice and like almost kind of foggy, and it's like I enter this space of enlightenment. And he asked me, have I ever thought about blinking when my eyes start to get dry like that? That you're not trying to get into a certain state, you're just trying to be on the pillow and sitting. And so the being present and aware and sitting, you're already there. So just sitting is the practice that we're doing right here. And my encouragement that to everybody is that you're not trying to get anywhere and you're not trying to be anything or try to attain anything, that you are actually it by being here in the moment. And so when you get up in the morning and you take 3 breaths, 20 minutes sitting, whatever you create that space for yourself, that is the model for yourself to go throughout your day and interact and be in relationship, go to work. It could be from taking care of a yard, how you take care of it. Like you say, we talk to the plants or the trees, and having that nurturing relationship with it, just as you are sitting on the pillow, just sitting. And even in building, when you're building something and you're fixing a roof tomorrow and climbing up the ladder, that you do it with the same sincerity and energy of just sitting. And so the state is never that you're trying to get to a state, doesn't leave or come or go, but yet it is a way of being, that upright posture and showing up to yourself and internally, that you're just sitting is the way to reach what we're trying to do, to just sit. It's not about checking out. It's not about getting high. It's not about any of that kind of thing. And a lot of people put a lot of that kind of stuff on it when they meditate, especially with like breath work and stuff, of like that the breath work takes you out and kind of gives you like an outer body experience. It truly is about being in the body and not leaving or going or experiencing something that is not just truly here in the moment. And whatever it is perfect. So there's not... You're there, yeah, exactly. So just sitting is what Eihei Dogen would speak to, and that I want to encourage that you've already made it, that us being here and sitting in Sangha is that form of just sitting together. And, you know, as I sit here with the two of you, is like, it's a highlight to me to be with you two, and I was like, wow, it just really brings a lot of joy to my heart to be sitting together, and that us three get this time to sit in stillness and silence of just sitting.
It's a plateau. It's this plateau for stillness. Is what you're saying?
There is no plateau. There's nothing to get to, or like,
no yin, no yang.
There's nothing at all. It's just, it is already there.
Okay.
Yeah, so whenever it's like you're trying, that's a good analogy, no yin or no yang.
Yeah.
It just, it's like you're the line, the line, you know, of that S. It's like an S on the yin and the yang. That you're the line and the circle all at the same time. And so the mind will want to create some sort of plateau or some sort of way of being or some sort of feeling. And as soon as you label it, it's not it. So the idea is not to label it, it's to just be and sit. The mind doesn't like that. The mind...
Things in your life, you just want to sit.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it has you, not be attached to the clutter in my mind and the clutter outside and the mind. Yeah, your bedroom. The mind wants to constantly create clutter.
Yeah.
And so the more that I sit, the more that I recognize that my mind is just creating. My mind creates problems. There is no problems. It's just the clutter. That is more clutter. You know, and so if I'm just with what is and being with it, I am just sitting. So my encouragement tonight is to just sit. And when you watch your mind, think about that tonight. And if when you get up in the morning, to just sit without any expectation or trying to get somewhere, you just do it. And that's perfect. And it's upright posture and sincerity. So, no.
Very logical, yeah.
That's
It's good.
Yeah, it's interesting to just recognize that. So, were you going to say something? No, you're good? Okay, I just wasn't sure. His mind is clear.
Yeah. Cleared out a gutter.
That's good. That's good. So as you sit for these next 10 minutes that we're going to close tonight, is that, you know, just recognize that just sitting is being here together, and that we get to share this moment together. And this is that what they would call, you are already enlightened, you are already perfect as you are, and we get to do that together in this space. So that's why I have so much joy and gratitude to be here with who is here, and I appreciate it at its hundreds, thousandth percent. And, you know, I can have a grin on my face as I'm sitting. I can feel my thinking of, wow, this is really special to be with the three of us. So I honor it, appreciate you too, and thank you as I move into this next phase of
You, Tony.
of this. So
It's our honor too.
yeah, thank you both. All right, so let's go ahead and get into your upright posture that feels good to you in the moment. And we'll go ahead and do a 10-minute closing. Just sit. Eihei Dogen, his life's practice.